So Giannis Antetokounmpo is having the best start to a season he has ever had. This is coming from a top 20 player of all time who is who's been a perennial MVP candidate, who's won 2 of them. He's a top 20 player of all time at the peak of his powers on a team that is doing okay. Like, it's not like the Milwaukee Bucks stink or anything. The Milwaukee Bucks are solid. They're one of the favorites to come through the Eastern Conference. And right now, yeah, maybe they're not the Philadelphia 76ers or anything, but they're 3-1. They're 3-1 through 4 games. They've lost once. And is Giannis Antetokounmpo in MVP conversations? No. It doesn't seem like it. Apparently, Shea going back-to-back, he's a 33% chance of going back-to-back. How? I don't know. Like, no one ever goes back-to-back after a year where the prevailing opinion was that they didn't deserve, they robbed an MVP. Just like Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid did not rob an MVP. Maybe Steve Nash, you could make the argument, that the media narrative is that Jokic is the best player in the world and he had the best season. But Giannis isn't even on the odds. Like, as you see here, there's a over 70% chance for these players. Giannis Antetokounmpo is averaging 36, 14, and 7 on 70% shooting. Like, it is a dead heat right now between the Wemby and Giannis. If it was to end today, I understand we are 5% into the season. I understand that 5% is nothing. We are 5% in. But there is a huge but right here. And the big but is that Giannis has been doing it every year. Giannis has been doing it every year. Every year Giannis is looking like a damn MVP, and he has been snubbed. He has been snubbed out of every single conversation. He's been snubbed out of MVPs. He's been snubbed out of the best of the world conversation for years. And by the way, he's well and truly in that conversation. He is well and truly in the conversation. And it doesn't really seem to matter, because it doesn't matter what he does. We never talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo like he's an MVP. He has become the most underappreciated player. He has become the most I don't know whether I can call him underrated or underappreciated player in the history of the game. We've never seen somebody win 2 MVPs, get so much better, and then never even be in with a chance of winning another one again. Like, Giannis has had years where he's averaged, like, he's not finished top 3 in MVP voting and has been arguably the MVP. Like, 2022. Was it 2022 or 2023? There was one of the years where I'm like, how did this man not win an MVP? Like, I think it was one of the Jokic years. And there was one of the years he wasn't even in the final 3. And you're like, he was so clearly the MVP. And people are like, oh, voter fatigue, these other people need to win. He has been, like, he's getting the Kobe treatment. That it's like, other players, they're just better narratives. They've had better narratives during that individual season, even though he's been the best player. And look, right now it's a dead heat between him and Wemby. But if I see another Shea MVP, if I see another, like, if Jokic goes and has a Jokic season, okay. It is what it is if Jokic has a season like last year. And like last year, I stand by this. Last year was the best season of Jokic's career and he didn't win MVP. He's a 3-time MVP who just had the best season of his career and he didn't win an MVP. And we're now looking at Giannis as a player who has all the ability in the world. Who is getting legitimately better at basketball every year. And if you're looking at Giannis' stats here, he's doing it on 70% from the field. He's also shooting on the season 57% from 3. I get it, it's on a low sample size. He's still shooting 57% from 3. But if you look at Giannis's stats for his career, like we're talking, he's about to make 8 straight All-NBA first teams. Barring injury, he is going to make 8 straight All-NBA first teams. Giannis last season averaged 30.4 points. There was 23 season? Or was one of the years? He averaged 29.9, 11.6, and 6. And didn't win an MVP over Jokic, who was a 6 seed. He wasn't even top 3 because he'd won 2 in a row. In the year he averaged 28 and 11. And for a team that ended up winning a championship. 30 and 11.5 doesn't even get top 3 in MVP voting in 23-24. Was he? No, he wasn't top 3. Because they, for some reason, gave Luka, who like absolutely deserved MVP. If we're talking about who deserved MVP, Luka deserved it this season. Jokic deserved it last season. If Jokic didn't get it the year before, Shea wouldn't have got it here. Embiid, I'm not even going to go. I think the Embiid and Jokic one was more Jokic throwing in the towel at the end of that season. And then obviously the Kendrick Perkins, if you vote for Embiid, if you vote for Jokic, you're a racist. That didn't help. But the fact is we're not even looking at him top 3 in MVP voting. He is not. I can't even remember the last time Giannis was top 3 in MVP voting. Like, he has been, if you even look at his percentages, the one thing he did better in his first MVP year was shoot from the free throw line. But, like, his percentages are going up. His 3-point percentages, he's had some years where he's been a near 30% 3-point shooter on 2 attempts per game. Heck, in one of these, he was at 30% on 3.6 attempts per game, on average 30. So his 3-point shooting is iffy. His free throw shooting's been consistently around the same, even since his first MVP year. Really, it was just his first year that he shot the ball okay. And he's just become a better player in every aspect of the game since his MVPs, but he just can't seem to get one. And not only can you not seem to get one, it's like Giannis, you're not allowed to bring up Giannis's name in conversations. Like, is Jokic the best player in the world? Yeah, probably. But the second best player in the world is clearly Giannis. It's clearly Giannis. This season right now. But it's like, everybody's going mad. Like, it's so weird with Giannis. People just don't, because his game is unorthodox and ugly. It's like the modern day version of a Shaq, where he's just actually not guardable. He's not actually guardable because of the way he plays. And people are there talking about Giannis like he's not Giannis. That he's just another player. He's just another player. So anyway, yeah. It's just a weird one all around. Like, Giannis is so damn good, but he's just so, I don't know if it's underrated, underappreciated, but nobody seems to care, even though he's been probably the best player, arguably the best player of this generation. Like, everyone's saying, oh, if Jokic wins one more ring, he's like cemented top 10 territory. I think the same for Giannis. I think if Giannis wins another ring, I think if Giannis makes another final, he cements himself above KD. I think if he wins another ring, Giannis Antetokounmpo, I'm putting him above Hakeem Olajuwon. If he wins one more ring, I'm putting him above Hakeem Olajuwon. I'm putting him into that Hakeem Shaq conversation. No question about that. But anyway, I'll see you guys.